Yo, what's the deal, man? It's October the 20th, 2019. This week in politics, Syria is a complete shit show. Facts. The Democrats had a Royal Rumble style debate in Ohio. We also said goodbye to a long-term serving representative out of Baltimore. It's plain and simple political news. I'm your host, Kris Atkins. Let's get into it. Again, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you joining the plain and simple political news. I'm your host, Kris Atkins. This week in politics, man, Syria is a shit show. It's confirmed. What happened this week, so Donald Trump pulled back the U.S. forces, right? So when he pulled the troops back, Turkey, which borders Syria, had already said they was going to kill the Kurds, did what they said they was going to do and started to attack. As soon as the U.S. troops moved out, they moved in. Fearing that this was going to happen, they started feeling like, I don't know, man, Trump feels shifted. Let's holler at these boys aside, because the problem is this. They fighting a civil war against Assad. The war started, I think, like 2009. But they fighting a civil war against Assad, who's backed by Russia. While fighting Assad, ISIS moved in and started fighting them too. So they sandwiched between Assad and ISIS fight. The U.S. came up to support them, supposedly against ISIS, but, you know, we supposed to fight Russia, whatever the case. Support started feeling shifted with the Trump administration, so they started setting up back channels, talking to Assad like, hey, we can fight over this country later, but we damn sure ain't gonna let ISIS come in here and fight us. The enemy of my enemy. Anyway, yeah, so Syria is a shit show. Mike Pence, the VP, and Pompeo went over there to negotiate a ceasefire deal. It worked for every bit of 30 minutes. As soon as they pulled out the parking lot, them boys started shooting at each other again. Hopefully, you know, whoever, like, somebody needs some influence to calm that down. Back at home for Donald Trump, man, it's still a shit show. That impeachment inquiry is going hard right now. Him and Pelosi got into it. They got pictures of her standing up, pointing at him and stuff. But they got everybody blowing whistles from the state. They didn't even call it whistle blowing no more. This is a percussion session in the band. Everybody in the State Department is blowing whistles about this. My question is, why y'all even dealt with it? Whistleblowers are confirming that, yeah, it was a shadow government going on. Rudy Giuliani, who was the president's personal attorney, was over there handling business on the president's behalf, but actually just the Trump administration and the Trump campaign, because he was trying to dig up dirt on Joe Biden. That's why he was in Ukraine, because Biden was the top candidate for the Democrats, so Trump had Giuliani over there digging up dirt. People started blowing whistles like, hey, he over here, he violating. So everybody coming down to Congress now having these closed door sessions. Everything get out. How are these closed door sessions if everybody know what y'all talking about? Then on top of that, Trump's own chief of staff, Mick Mulvaney, he doing a press conference. He just come out and say, well, yeah, we held the money from Ukraine because we told him, you know what I mean, we need it on Biden. So hours later, he come back. Now, man, that's how all governments work. Now, that's not how all administrations work in the government, dog. If people do that, they usually do that for the U.S. interest. Y'all doing that for Trump's campaign, which makes it totally different. Anyway, man, they got a lot going on in that administration. How are they still making it? Like, everybody's acting. They ain't even filled all their appointments. How are they still in business? How is the Trump administration still in business? That's my question for real. The Democrats had their Royal Rumble style debate in Westerville, Ohio, a town of about 37,000. Now, the thing about Westerville, Ohio is it's two counties, and both nominees won. Trump won one county, Hillary won another county. It's interesting because, you know, the whole state of Ohio is a battleground state. Whoever win the state usually win the presidency. Now, ain't nothing really happened magical. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nobody really say nothing that gave, you know, real good sound bite or nothing. Everybody kind of maintain their position. Now, I will say this. People starting a position for themselves, I think, for jobs. Because everybody know they ain't gonna win the nomination. That's just facts. The top three candidates right now, Elizabeth Warren got the top spot. She's sitting on about 25 million. Plus, she polling good. And she killing them in the debates. Lizzie Braveheart. I like that name. Tell me if you like. Y'all comment. Tell me y'all like that name. Lizzie Braveheart Warren. Biden is number 2, but he running out of money. Biden got like 9 million because I don't know what's going on with him, but he running out. And then you got Bernie Sanders, who just came back from the heart attack, but he got 33 million in the bank. And AOC threw him a big rally in Queens yesterday. Shout out to them, man. But yeah, all of them old though. This thing everybody dealing with, all of them old. Elizabeth Warren, like, she gonna start getting attacked because she number 1 now, so everybody gonna be going out to her position and stuff. Also, this week coming up in politics, man, the Supreme Court gonna be hearing some cases. Something got to do with DACA. I can't remember exactly what that case is, but it got to do with DACA, the Deferred Action on Childhood Arrivals. Do your research and find out what it is. It ain't gonna get overturned because they got the numbers in the House or whatever, and the Democrats, they got what they need. So DACA should be cool this week. They got another case they challenging the CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. It was created in 2008 after the crash, the Dodd-Frank Act. That was something that came out of that. And all they're a watchdog group. They supposed to be watching these financial organizations and stuff. So they ain't, doing what they doing, which is paying these CEOs millions of dollars. Meanwhile, they cutting workforce and stuff like that. The person that's the head of the CFPB that's supposed to be consumer protection, protecting the consumers. They fighting on behalf with the law firm that's suing the CFB. How you fighting with the people that's suing your job? They are fighting with the people that are you the head of this job, and somebody suing your job, and you on their side. Like, yeah, my job. Who mans is this? I think it's gonna get overturned, man. I don't know, but the thing is, Kavanaugh and Gorsuch, the two new Supreme Court appointees, the Trump appointees, they conservatives. They don't like the CFPB anyway. So this is plain and simple political news, man. I'm your host, Kris Atkins. Look, comment below. Tell me what you think of the information I got for you. If you got questions, comment that. Give me your questions. If you got information that can make it better, comment that. Don't come with that hate, because I ain't got time for all that food. I'm just gonna delete it. I'm not gonna even get into the hate. But if you got if you critiquing and all that, write me down. Help me make this better. I'm trying to make, like, politics is boring to most people, but it ain't boring to me. I like it, and I want to talk to y'all about it, because it don't matter how much money you got, what you do in life. You sell dope, if you sell ass, if you sell stocks, if you got a regular job, whatever you do, politics affect you, man. You need to know how, and they might not be talking to you how you want to hear, but I probably do. I don't know. I hope I do. Anyway, for the people that I do, thank you for tuning in. Come back next week when I'm gonna break down some more stuff. This week I'm gonna talk about impeachment. I'm gonna drop a video sometime this week. I'll talk about impeachment and break that whole thing down so we can see where they at in the process of that. Anyway, man, help me make this better, man. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. It's Kris Atkins Comedy. KrisAtkins Comedy. Come to my shows, all that stuff, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's plain and simple political news. PSPN. I'm your host, Kris Atkins. Later.